If time is running out and you still can't find the answer, feel free to pause the video. The use of CFCs in various products has been significantly reduced because this gas can cause one of the benefits of urban greening is that plants can Which of the following is an effect of the greenhouse effect? In the process of the greenhouse effect, co-gas causes the following are impacts of global warming, except some of the sun's heat remains trapped in Earth's atmosphere due to the accumulation of greenhouse gases, including the following, except the greenhouse gas produced from decomposing waste is a component in transportation usage that causes an increase in air temperature is to reduce the impact of global warming, renewable energy can be utilized. Which of the following is not a renewable energy source? Which of the following natural events contributes the most carbon dioxide to the atmosphere? Extreme weather is a real impact of global climate change. Extreme weather conditions can result in the increase in smoke from factories and motor vehicles contributes to the rise in CO2 levels in the air and causes respiratory problems in living beings. One solution is the rise in Earth's surface temperature is partly caused by solar radiation that turns into heat energy. This radiation is in the form of Observe the following events. 1. Melting of polar ice. 2. Climate change. 3. Cooler environment temperatures. 4. Decrease in flora and fauna. 5. Increase in new plant species. The impacts of global warming are shown by numbers. Which of the following are considered petroleum fuels? Chlorofluorocarbons used in various human equipment can damage. Waste management by burning it openly produces gases that negatively impact the environment and health. These gases are the role of plants in the city in addressing the impact of global warming is a negative impact of global warming on farmers is which of the following is not an impact of global warming? Several examples of endangered endemic plants in the alpine mountains include mossy saxifrage, Saxifrage oppositifolia, and Cardamine risetifolia. The extinction of these plants is caused by default text. The greenhouse effect is caused by the following natural event contributes the most carbon dioxide gas to the atmosphere. The following gases are not causes of global warming. Animals that are directly affected by global warming based on their habitat include the melting of glaciers can cause global temperature rise is caused by Sci-Fi is observing the environment in a housing complex. The data she collected includes houses are neatly numbered, a solar power plant is being built, and many residents own diesel cars. The housing area is across from a peatland that is being burned for palm oil plantation. Sci-Fi concludes that this housing complex is making one effort to reduce coal levels in the air by A negative impact of global warming on humans is the increase in carbon dioxide levels in the air will cause one of the main reasons why the development of renewable energy sources must be widely pursued immediately is the largest component of natural gas is the greenhouse effect in certain amounts is actually necessary for the Earth, for example. The following is an international cooperation effort to reduce greenhouse gases. One of the ways greenhouse gases work is by statement. The disappearance of glaciers at the Earth's poles causes sea level to rise. The most correct answer is statement. Deforestation can accelerate the melting of glaciers covering the mountains. The most correct answer is statement. Rising sea levels. The most correct answer is energy efficiency in reducing global warming can be achieved through the following, except a new development agreement that encourages the shift towards sustainable development based on human rights, equality for social, economic, and environmental development is called. The most abundant greenhouse gas in the atmosphere is the human activity that contributes most to the increase in greenhouse gases is the greenhouse effect causes One of the impacts of global warming is an effort that can reduce greenhouse gas emissions is the human activity that contributes most to the increase in greenhouse gases is one physical indicator that shows the existence of global warming is excessive use of air conditioners contributes to global warming because the international protocol aimed at reducing greenhouse gas emissions is in a greenhouse effect simulation. If co-concentration is doubled, the infrared radiation reflected back into space will changes in rainfall distribution patterns due to global warming can cause the atmospheric layer that absorbs the most infrared radiation due to the greenhouse effect is what is the role of forests in reducing global warming? The 2015 Paris Agreement targets a global temperature rise of no more than what is the physical impact of successful long-term implementation of the Paris Agreement? Thank you for watching.